Okay, we're back for another TechBiz tutorial. I'm just working a little bit more on this Python wrestling simulator. Last time we were here, this is kind of what we got done. We set up our little goals, I guess, for this program up at the top, and we got it to where it kind of works in a real basic sense, so if we just type in yes, it rolls through these random occurrences, kind of based off of a little bit of dice roll, a little bit of rock, paper, scissors type of logic, I guess. And then we have a winner that is defined at the end, and then the match is over. So I'm going to do a few things today. I don't know how long I'm going to work on this, but I thought I would record on this just in case anyone is interested. And as I scroll down here, I was thinking, it's like up here, both contestants roll between 0 and 3. So sometimes they are going to be have a tie, and so in the event that one rolls higher than the other one rolls higher than the first, that could happen. And then also we have if it ties, which could happen quite a bit, right? And so I'm going to create today, I think, a random occurrence, so it's not just always saying the same thing right there. So I guess that's the first thing I want to, or that's one thing I'm going to work on, maybe not the first. The other thing I was thinking of is when these two are rolling, if one rolls higher than the other, then in here we get this roll of a random integer between 0 and their attack number. And in that case, we have an if and an elif. If one rolls higher than the other, if the other one rolls higher, and then what if it's the first? So instead of having a tie, which is rarely going to happen, I think that's kind of a waste right there. So I am actually going to just switch this here to, we have if and elif. I'm just gonna switch this out and put that in as a else, and that way, the old board game Risk, where if the defender rolls the same as the attacker, it's a win for the defense. So I'm going to do that here. Same kind of logic, so it'll just take a little clutter out of my code for something that is very, very rarely going to happen and doesn't determine anything of the game, it just prolongs it a little bit. So yeah, I think down here then we have the same thing. We have if this contestant was that, alright, and then if the roll, and see, like right here, I even didn't put an else in there. I forgot to put, I didn't put a tie thing in there for the other one anyways, so that would have been a possible break in my code. So I'm going to go else. Cool. Alright. So now these are similar. So we got this if with these here. And then I want to check this out and read through this. So if this person rolls higher than the other one, then we have, okay, yeah. Awesome. So I'm going to save that. I'm going to run through this one time just to make sure that I didn't goof anything up as I did that. Alright, looks good. Okay, so coming back up here now to the top, So I have moves, I have results. So maybe underneath moves I'm going to put something like tie. So when it's a tie, and then in here I will say something like wrestlers circle each other. Then I could put in the wrestlers size each other up. And then I could put something in here like let's see. I think I am going to have to move this later probably because I think I am going to have an error because I'm going to, but I'll move it and figure out a good place to put it later. So in here I'm going to put something like referring to contestant 1, which is the random jar of a wrestler. So I'm going to put in something in here like contestant 1, and then I'm going to put a 0 in this and say something like contestant 1 0, which would be their name in that list. And let's see, can I do this? Plus, I should do it like this. Taunts contestant 2 0. And then I'll put a let's see, do it like this. Okay, contestant. So this is a comma for here. Contestant 1 0 plus taunts contestant 2 0. Alright. And then I'm just going to copy that part and paste that here, and then put in contestant 2 taunts contestant 1 0. So we have I need to get rid of that quotation mark, and I need to get rid of that quotation mark. Alright, so I'm going to save that for right now, and like I was saying before, I'm going to have to move this because that is created, you know, after our wrestler. So somewhere up here, doesn't really matter where. I guess I could just put this I'll mention this tie in there, okay? And then what I can, and now we don't have those errors. And so if I look in here on my else, instead of print the wrestlers circle each other, then I can put random dot choice and then put tie in there. Okay, so I'm gonna run this program here. Are you ready to begin wire in? Yes. Okay, and let's look through here. So we have wrestlers circle each other, Hercules, and then we have taunts. We have something weird in there with the spacing. So, oh, actually, I need to put in another space after that. Okay, so now we'll try it again. And we have let's get ready to rumble. The wrestlers circle each other. Hercules punch, Hercules punch, Hercules taunts Punisher. Alright, I'm gonna try this again. Seems like we have Hercules' name showing up an awful lot in there. Same with Anaconda. Okay. So we do have both attacking in there. It's probably just because of, I don't know why. Let's see. Because we have Anaconda doing moves to the Punisher. We have the Punisher doing a move to Anaconda. And I think it is kind of working. I don't see anything in here about like anybody do I have anything in this for countering? I don't think I do. Or do I? Let's see. If I look at this example, okay, so if contestant successfully... Oh, okay. So, alright, so down here I just basically have they did the same move back. Okay, so what I can do for this, alright, so looking on this, I want to have something where they counter a move, you know. So here is where they successfully attack. Here's an unsuccessful attack. So then go in here, instead of saying contestant random choice contestant, I'm going to say contestant 2 countered contestant 1 contestant 1 zeros, and then I will put in and then I can choose like my random dot choice move. Okay, so that's if that one unsuccessfully attacks. And then what I might also do with that is I will then go contestant 1, and then I put in their hit points. And if the regular attack was subtracting between 1 and 10, then I guess what I'll do for the counter is maybe I'll do like 5 for this. So I'll go contestant 1 1 is equal to contestant 1 1 minus randint between 1 and 5. Okay, and then I'm just going to kind of duplicate that down here. So unsuccessfully attacks if contestant 2. Okay, so right here where it says he did this move, then I need to go print contestant 1 position from the list. Alright, and then I'll put in countered contestant 2, and then I'll put in plus S random dot choice moves. Okay, and I think up here I just didn't want to close that one. Yeah, that looks right. Okay, and then contestant 1 is equal to unsuccessfully attacked. So contestant 1 is equal to contestant 1, and then this will be a random integer of 5. Alright, I'm going to save that. Have this underline for some reason, contestant. Oops, countered contestant. I need to put contestant 2. And this should actually be, my bad, 0. That should be the 0 because we're referring to their name right there. Alright, so contestant 1, 0. Counter contestant 2, 0s. Random dot choice move. Contestant 2, 1 is equal to contestant 2, 1 minus randint. Okay, so I'm going to save that, and let's see how this works. Okay, so if I print this out, so let's Punisher Hercules, wrestlers size each other up, wrestlers circle each other, Punisher countered Hercules, I need to do like an apostrophe in there. Spear, Hercules countered Punisher's kick, Hercules kicked Punisher, Punisher countered Hercules punch, punch countered Hercules kick, wrestlers circle each other, Hercules kick Punisher. And do I just have, we don't have a single issue, oh, a taunt, Hercules taunts Punisher. Yeah, I think that works pretty good. Then we have the final win down there, and this is really actually kind of starting to come together. So I think probably the next time I post on here and the next time I try to make some changes to this, I might do some playing around with this roster a little bit and kind of fine-tune these attributes and kind of see how I can get that to work, and then we'll kind of go from there, and, maybe clean up the printing a little bit as well to make it look a little bit more presentable. So yeah, I think that's all I got going on for this today. Thanks for watching, and if you're interested in it, keep following along, and I'll post some videos about this project and give some comments and ideas below. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.